everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with the return of Josh Reese and his stupid hair.
My hair's not stupid. Did you not just see that flip? That was amazing. Hold on, I'll do that again.
You don't
for
have
anyone
to do it
else.
again.
Can this camera do slow-mo?
No.
Hold on. Okay. Do you see that?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Hey, what's up, Andrew?
And it still looks bad. Okay, all right.
It's amazing. That is one of the great things about having long hair, is you can flip it back whenever you want.
You know, I got so much crap on, what was it last week? Or no, when I did the NXT recap with Eric, and my hair was it? Shit. Maybe it was this. Oh, yeah, it was this
week.
Wednesday?
You know what? Because I had a point of contention I wanted to talk to you about.
Because I didn't do my hair. My hair was down, and I had none of my facial hair was trimmed.
Mm-hmm.
People were like freaking out. They were like, Andrew, what's wrong? It's like, I just didn't gel my hair. I didn't get a haircut.
I thought your hair looked beautiful.
Thank you. I got a haircut.
You're very
trimmed
handsome.
my beard. So now I'm all clean and nice. So you guys don't have to freak out anymore. I didn't realize that people were fapping it to me
It's
while
disturbing.
they watched me on the webcam.
Very disturbing.
I didn't know I was a webcam model.
Yeah, you should pay extra.
I should be charging tokens.
Should take Tammy the Stitches price.
Oh God, yeah. You want to Skype?
But no, what I found fascinating about what you said is that you keep your hair gelled all day long.
Well, how else would it stay like this?
I don't know. I mean, because like whenever I gel my hair, because I do gel my hair, but like it just loses its gelness all day long.
Well, I get like the 10, like the extra hold, like the strong hold.
See, but it's too hard for me if I do that, and then it leaves like the white crust or whatever.
No, I don't have that. You're getting the wrong gel.
Can I touch it?
No.
Is it hard?
Is it hard?
Well, you said it's tin. It's the tin, so it's extra strength, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over there. And touch
No.
it.
I'm
gonna come over there. And
no,
touch
you're not. Stop. This is not important. I didn't put that much in today.
It's not very spiky.
I didn't put that much in today. Okay?
I think Andrew's lying.
I'm not lying.
I think it's really a 5, but you want people to know it's a 10.
It's like the $2 gel.
It's a 10?
Yeah, it's a 10. It's like the $2 LA Looks gel or whatever that shit is. And yeah. That's the only way my hair would do this. My hair doesn't cooperate with me. You have a different hairstyle where, you like to flip it down and back, and
yeah, it's amazing.
It just goes to the back, and it's long, so you don't really need gel.
Oh, I just got water in the back of my hair. That's awesome.
That's good. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
You good?
I'm good.
All right.
So I've this week has been jam-packed with news.
It
Crazy.
has.
Amazing. Who would have thought that since the podcast that we just did, and I say we because I'm part of the WWW universe, that there has been so much fucking news. Amazing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Unfortunately, we don't have a news segment on this show.
But we do have a What Do We Talk About segment.
What do we talk about? Is that what it's called now?
It's been a while.
Things we talk about?
It has been a while. Yeah. It's been, 3 weeks since I've been on this podcast?
No, it has not. You dummy.
How long?
You missed one show.
It feels like forever.
Wow.
I just miss you so much, Andrew.
Well, you're back with a passion then, I guess, right?
I am. I feel rejuvenated.
You must have 2 weeks worth of things we talk about, right?
I wish. No.
That's okay. Yeah.
But I think we have lots of important things on things we talk about.
We definitely do, yeah.
Yes.
So let's get through this NXT recap.
Let's do it, baby.
So we start NXT with Cassius Ohno and Hideo Itami versus Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf of Sanity.
Sure, why not?
Where is Eric Young?
Exactly.
We don't know.
Where's Orny Lorcan?
Well, what does he have to do with any of this?
I'm just saying, if you're breaking out a third, why not?
You might as well say, where's the Velveteen Dream?
Well, he would be a heel.
Where's Tino Sabatelli? Or
where are Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss? Out of the very few wrestlers I follow on Twitter, I follow Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss.
Yeah. Does Sabatelli just post pictures of his abs all day?
No, lots of workout videos.
So his abs.
Well,
shirtless.
I don't watch the shirtless.
He looks like you can tell he's like a Guinea. He's just an Italian.
Whoa!
He's just a Guinea, and he's like obsessed with his. He just probably tweets his abs all the time.
Can you say that word on a podcast?
Sure.
Okay.
You could say anything on a podcast.
Well, it seems super.
What? I'm Italian, so I could say it.
Well, I'm
just like black people.
Whoa!
They say that they can use the N word.
Whoa!
You could say, you know,
man, I'm not.
Say, you know
what?
Wetback.
Whoa, Andrew! Whoa! And it's Beaner. And no, I will not say that.
You know, it's funny when you wear those beaners and then
what?
You know, the beanies.
Oh, the beanies.
Yeah.
You know what I never understood? Why is beaner such a bad word? And because Mexicans eat beans, we're supposed to be offended by someone saying beaner?
Is that what it's about?
No,
they call beaner because you eat beans.
It's an association that your Mexicans eat tons of beans, so saying beaner is somehow bad. I never understood that. I was more offended by wetback.
I don't get it. I'm not offended.
Mainly because I was like, I'm not a fucking. I didn't cross the Rio Grande. So it's ignorant on that part.
You shouldn't get offended. It's just a word.
I get offended by a lot of things, Andrew. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a very sensitive person.
You are a very sensitive person.
Yeah. I just bared my soul out to you before this podcast started.
Oh my gosh, that was way too long. I learned way too much about Josh Reese and his love life.
Sad, isn't it?
It is.
Fucking depressing.
It's very sad.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you could do the podcast today?
Well, that's why we have this start time, because it took me a while to recover. I did.
Yeah. You had to take a fat break and then a cry break.
No, I don't.
And then another cry break.
Lots of crying.
And then like
this tear right here. This tear right here. For Sherry.
For sharing?
For Sherry.
For Sherry?
Yeah.
Oh. Is she listening?
No.
Is she watching?
Unfortunately, I don't think she gives two shits about me anymore.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sad.
It's very sad. Why did you do this? Why did you make the podcast so sad, Josh?
I don't know. Let's bring it back up. Okay, we were talking about Austin.
Let's bring it back
Austin
up.
Aries.
We're talking about
Jesus.
Cassius Ohno.
Oh, that's down again.
It's very sad. It's sadder than anything that you were talking about. So anyways, yeah, we got Cassius and Hideo teaming up against Sanity. At the end of the match, Cassius wants Hideo to tag him in, but Itami doesn't do it. Because, you know, he's a fuck. He's being a fuck.
This is universal. English and Japanese.
Yeah.
Do you not understand?
Cassius was like, Priest tag me in, Priest.
Okay, now that was bad.
But did you watch last week's NXT?
Yes.
So you heard that, right?
Yes.
When he kept saying Priest. Oh my gosh. So Hideo picks up Wolf, but Killian Dane tags himself in. Itami hits Wolf at the GTS, but then
But he was smiling.
He was, yeah. Nigel McGuinness couldn't say that enough. He said it like 10 times. He hits the GTS on Wolf, but Dane hits a diving crossbody on Hideo and pins him for the win.
That was pretty vicious, though.
Sure.
I mean, like,
I don't know if that should be a finisher, but you know.
Well, no, but like, I hate to use this, but like it was like an out of nowhere crossbody.
I mean, Bray Wyatt does a similar move, but it's like it's just a setup move. You know,
yeah.
It's not a finisher.
But
what, just the hair? Did he choke on your fucking chest hair?
I'm just saying, in this instant, it was vicious enough to be finished because he's just finishing the GTS and like he doesn't even see it coming. Right. Wham! You know, he's out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, if you did that to me, I'd fucking probably be out of it.
What are you trying to say?
Don't crossbody me, bro.
Why?
Because it would be painful.
Why?
Because I'm sensitive. I'm weak.
Okay. All right. That's the only reason?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they're still hinting at this Hideo Cassius Ohno fight that no one wants to see.
Hinting? They're like a dog peed on the floor and you're rubbing his nose in it.
I mean,
like it's all in our face.
This is like the biggest build up to a match
that no one cares about
since Goldust and R-Truth. It's just, yeah.
You know what? I care more about Goldust and R-Truth than I do Cassius Ohno and Hideo Itami.
Maybe, yeah.
Way too long too, because this has been going over since Takeover.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it might continue until Takeover.
Yeah. So then we go to earlier today, and 4 reporters 4 reporters are one's holding a microphone, 2 of them are holding recorders, and then one person's holding an iPhone to get the scoop on Ember Moon. And you just see their arms, and it's the fakest, the crappiest thing ever. They're trying to make it look like when you know,
it's like a press conference.
When you do when you're just in the locker room, and they're just surrounding the player to talk to them.
It was so dumb.
In this case, it's just 4 people trying to get the scoop on Ember Moon.
I'm not so sure.
Who are these sources?
Right?
What is one Bleacher Report?
I'm not so sure there were 4 people. I just think it was 2 people with 2 arms holding things.
That's probably
That's how I want to picture it.
It looks so bad.
It was dumb.
So bad. So, anyways, Ember says that she's next in line for a title shot against Asuka, but then Ruby Riott, who's training behind her, hears this. And she's like, wait a minute.
She fucking goes all Lee Corso on us.
You had your chance against Asuka. I didn't have my chance yet, even though she did.
Right?
So she says, Ruby Riott says, I'm next in line for a title shot.
She's had, what, 2 or 3 chances?
I mean, she was in that triple threat. So what does she mean? She didn't have her one-on-one chance? You still had a chance at the title. So shut up.
I don't understand. And I still don't understand why Ruby Riott gets pushed so much. What happened to Liv Morgan?
Don't get me started on that, Josh. Why do you have to remind me about Liv Morgan?
Because if I have to be fucking sad, Andrew, you're going to be fucking sad. What happened to Liv Morgan?
You're asking me? I don't know. Ask Bleacher Report. Apparently they know. No, but Ruby Riott's clearly going to lose to Ember Moon whenever they have this number 1 contender match.
Clearly, yeah.
So you don't have to worry that much.
But we've talked about this before. I'm done with Asuka. I don't want to see her in the.
I'm sorry. Did you watch last week's main event?
No. That's what I'm saying. Didn't? That's what I'm saying. That was amazing. She needs to go. She needs to go to the main roster. I'm done with Asuka on NXT.
So should she lose the belt?
Takes it to SmackDown.
And what, defends it on SmackDown?
Immediately starts a feud with Charlotte for no reason.
With Charlotte? She should be the champion as soon as she gets to SmackDown.
Yeah, but they're going to stick with Naomi for forever. Maybe the NXT Women's Championship would be the main belt.
No, look, that last woman standing match, come on.
Well, first of all, it should have been on a takeover.
So
it was great.
Of course
it should have been on a takeover, and that should have been the final match of Asuka's NXT career. Why are we force-fed? Why are we going to be force-fed this Ember Moon storyline again? I didn't really enjoy it the first time around. What makes me think I'm going to enjoy it now?
I mean, yeah, unless Ember's like stepped her game up when it comes to promos or intensity, rather than just like whispering to Asuka. Like,
did it seem like she stepped her game up in that media scrum?
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll see, man. Well, we'll see. I don't know.
So you still want to see Asuka?
It's really tough. It's the same thing that happened with Goldberg. When you have someone undefeated for so long, it's hard to like close that chapter. Because like, why should she even lose to Ember Moon? When you think, why should she lose to anyone ever? Really,
I agree.
When you think about it. So it's hard to like give her that first loss. Like it's gonna take a lot. But I have faith in NXT because NXT usually does takeovers right. If this was WWE and it was Great Balls of Fire, like, I don't have much faith in it.
Right.
And Joe and I are going to Dallas for Great Balls of Fire. And
whoa, spoiler alert.
We said it on the podcast for like weeks.
Oh, did y'all?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I don't have faith in it. I mean, I want to see Lesnar and Joe, but, Lesnar will most likely win. And if they let Joe win, then I'd be ecstatic. That'd be great. But
I think they're going to let Joe win.
No, they're not. And who's Joe going to fight at SummerSlam? Reigns?
Reigns.
They've already fought twice on Raw.
So?
Oh, right. That doesn't stop them. That would suck. I don't want to see Joe and Reigns again.
Or maybe Finn Balor.
Oh, yeah.
Finn Balor's not doing anything. And he never lost his championship. That was awful. I'm sorry. That was my bad. That was a horrible accent. I tried to do a Irish accent.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Anyways, moving on.
Sure.
Backstage, Drew McIntyre says he wants a shot at the NXT Championship, and he doesn't care if it's going to be Bobby Roode or Roderick Strong. He's next in line, which...
Because he's transfacial. He can be heel or face.
I guess.
Yeah.
But he's more of a face, obviously.
I mean, that's what he was alluding to. He's transfacial.
Okay.
That's the shirt that we need next.
Transfacial?
I'm transfacial.
And it's like Big Show's face on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
No Roman Reigns.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, we said this before that we thought Drew McIntyre was going to get the title shot at
next.
Brooklyn.
Well, I know we kind of said that, but I was always floating back and forth between Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre. But it seems like they're like Drew McIntyre is being pushed more than Aleister Black. Aleister Black
just now. Drew McIntyre's
right now.
Been there a little longer, right?
Yeah, which is why he would be getting the first before Black.
And and again, I want to see McIntyre versus Roode.
Yeah,
but I don't want to see McIntyre win.
Well, that's the problem that we're running into. We don't want to see any of these guys lose. Although I want to see Asuka lose all the time, but I don't want to see Bobby Roode lose.
I just don't want Bobby Roode. If he loses, I'd rather him lose to Aleister Black at the end of the year. Again, it's just me trying to hope that he debuts in the Rumble, but
why would you rather him lose to Aleister Black than Drew McIntyre?
Because Drew McIntyre's already been on the main roster, and he was terrible on the main roster. Now he's great. But I'd rather. I also don't want him to lose right now. I want his reign to be long.
Okay, well, if they flipped it and Aleister Black was next, would you want him to lose to Drew McIntyre later? You just want him to eventually lose to Aleister Black.
I guess he could lose. Yeah, I mean, I guess they flip-flopped it. I wouldn't care as long as I just don't want him to lose it right now. So
you just whoever it is, you just don't want him to lose it until Survivor Series.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Or maybe the takeover before the Rumble, and then he debuts in the Rumble the next night. I know I'm getting, I'm like I create these ideas in my head, knowing that it's not going to come true, so I shouldn't get excited for it.
In all honesty, he's probably going to lose to Roderick Strong at the next takeover. I'm just saying.
Really?
You never know. They love Roderick Strong. We'll get to that later.
I don't think they love him that much. So earlier today, Kayla Braxton interviewed Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
The dynamic duo.
I don't know why she decided to interview them, because there was nothing to interview them about. Because what
were they talking about?
They're upset that no one wished Billie Kay a happy birthday.
That's right.
Now, I know you like both of them, but you even have to admit this was stupid.
No, it was dumb.
Yeah.
I think it would have been funnier without Kayla Braxton. Like if they were just doing a FaceTime or something like that.
Well, Kayla Braxton mentioned the Mae Young Classic, and they were like, "Fuck that!
Yeah.
No one wished me a happy birthday." It's like, all right, I guess WWE is a terrible company. They don't acknowledge anyone's birthdays. I don't know.
They acknowledged Cody Rhodes.
They did, yeah, because they want him back, I guess. But so, anyways, the iconic duo storms off, but in the background, Thea Trinidad is once again yelling at Cien Almas. So Kayla walks up to them, but Thea storms off. Kayla asks Almas who the woman was, and he just says, "Está loca," and walks off.
I'm translating this. What he said was, she's a crazy bitch.
No, he just said she's crazy. He didn't say puta.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Or he didn't say perro,
Perro.
Or pera. So anyways, but no, Thea Trinidad, that's, that is, right?
You've been teasing this for a while, so now it's 100% confirmed that was?
That's her, yeah.
Okay, because you saw her in passing.
Well, no, you saw her in the crowd, a month or two ago. But then, we confirmed it was her when she went up to Cien Almas outside.
Wow, so they've been laying this breadcrumb trail for a long time.
They have. And remember who her fiance is?
No, I don't remember.
Austin Aries.
Really?
Who just got released.
Interesting. Intrigue.
But I think it seems like Austin Aries wanted to be released. It seems like he asked for his release and was granted his release. Because he was obviously upset for being, by being
we'll get
jobbed
to things
out.
We talk about.
Well, no, if we're here, it's fine.
Okay.
He's upset he got jobbed out, like everyone was. The guy should have been a huge star in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loved him. They popped like crazy whenever he would come out and do anything.
He was amazing on commentary.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was amazing on commentary. They just totally used him wrong.
I was going to save this for things to talk about. Apparently, but on PW Insiders, apparently they said that he was really upset with just being marginalized to the cruiserweight division.
Sure.
Yeah, and look, if Kalisto can make it on the main roster, why can't fucking Austin Aries make it on the main roster? Why does Neville have to stay as a cruiserweight? Why can't some of these guys transition back to the main roster? Neville was a huge guy on the main roster. People love Neville.
Yeah.
Not all of them. I mean, we don't want to see TJP
Aries,
on the main roster.
No. Austin Aries went from TNA world champion to being jobbed out on 205 Live.
Yeah, well, I mean, but not only this.
So he feels like he's the world champion. And I think he could at least be an intercontinental champion.
Sure. Sure, yeah.
Even Finn Balor, who's they're the same size. They're both small and skinny guys. And, even Finn Balor was the Universal Champion for a day. But obviously Balor they plan on having Balor be the Universal Champion for a while.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Neville, not Neville, Austin Aries, for instance, he spends all this time in NXT, and you build him up there. He's a big star in NXT, because we didn't know him from TNA. We just knew him from NXT, and we thought he was fucking awesome.
Right.
So then he comes over, he breaks his face, and he starts on commentary. Oh my God, this guy, fucking awesome on the mic. Amazing.
No, when he retires from wrestling, he needs to come back and go on commentary.
Yes, take Tom Phillips' spot immediately.
Well, he wouldn't take Tom Phillips' spot.
David Otunga.
Yes. I mean, I like Corey Graves on Raw. Graves could, and maybe if you eventually just fire JBL, you can give Austin Aries that spot.
Yeah.
Because he's better than JBL. Or, throw JBL on NXT and he can be back with his best friend, Mauro Ranallo.
Why not? No.
I'm back, Mauro! Mamma mia, get away!
I'm going to the Mae Young Classic.
In Mauro's new contract. I never have to talk to JBL again.
I never want to see his face.
Yeah. But anyways, before WWE announced that Austin Aries was released, he tweeted, "It's a beautiful day." And a couple hours later, they said that he was released. So it seems like he really wanted it.
What he should have tweeted out was that picture of him after he lost to Neville, and he's sitting there smiling on the corner.
Yeah, oh my God. Well, he's just like...
I fucking knew it was going to happen.
It's fucking bullshit. 3 straight pay-per-views, I lose to Neville. It's so stupid. The guy was so over.
He was. He would have been great.
Who cares about Neville at this point? He's so boring.
Right?
At first it was cool. Neville turned heel. Okay, cool. And now he's just, I'm the king of the cruiserweights every fucking week.
Mm-hmm. Which is why
he's gonna beat Akira Tozawa. Why the fuck?
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that they find some way to get Titus O'Neil to interfere.
But if you're not gonna give the title to Aries, who is the most over guy easily of the cruiserweights, why give it to Tozawa, who no one gives a shit about?
Maybe they do it to fuck over Aries. That's what you get for losing. We were gonna give it to you anyways, eventually.
So I don't know where they're going with this whole Thea Trinidad and Cien Almas thing. I don't know how this is gonna turn, get Trinidad on the show to be a wrestler, because
right now she's just a baby mama.
They're making her just look like she was a groupie of Cien Almas. Who is she to Cien Almas?
Yeah.
I guess that's the...
I'm just amazed.
That's the intrigue here, but...
I'm just amazed that at some of the breadcrumbs that they plant. You remember when Enzo and Cass were breaking up, and then a fan spotted the Revival in the background,
yes.
Oh my God, maybe they're teasing that. And
right.
We thought that for a while. And then you see Thea Trinidad just in passing, that she's in the crowd, and they're able to string all these events together.
Right.
I'm sure they planned for the camera to pass the Trinidad out there, just so people can get a glance. And just amazing. I am amazed at the amount of steps that they will take, and then they will screw up some of the biggest things. Yes. They'll get the breadcrumbs perfect.
Yeah.
But they'll screw up massive
Well, again,
stuff.
like the one where most people didn't notice the revival till someone on Twitter pointed it out.
Yeah.
Like, I think like most people didn't notice the revival.
But it was a breadcrumb.
Then like the week after that, it's so fucking obvious. You see the revival, like they make it almost so obvious.
Like, okay, you didn't see the breadcrumb? Okay, we're gonna give you a piece of fucking bread.
And then eventually, like, they might as well just walk in the foreground. They might just walk right across the camera.
Banging cymbals.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it's like they go from being subtle to just
beating you in the face.
Yeah, like it's just no. What are you doing?
But it is amazing. You know what the WWE could use is like quality control. Yeah. Someone that at the end of the day just like looks over the scripts and goes, guys, you forgot that you have this at the end or whatever, because there's so many plot points that are missed.
Yeah.
And like that's why this fucking podcast exists, is because all these holes.
Yep.
And why it would be so much easier if they had someone just to quality assure the product before it's released. Especially on NXT. It's taped. You can fix these problems.
Yep.
Please.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
You're right.
I'm hot.
You're hot?
Yeah. Is my hair okay? I feel like it's starting to come down.
Please. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much.
Okay.
So anyways, our main event, we have Bobby Roode versus Roderick Strong for the NXT Championship.
Go ahead. Were you going to say with?
Go ahead.
Were you going to say
what?
With his daughter? Not daughter.
His daughter
with his
was there?
Son. His son? With his son, his wife,
son?
And his mother in the crowd.
He has a son?
He has a son.
The baby wasn't in the crowd.
It wasn't?
No. They're going to bring a newborn baby?
Well, they made mention that the baby was with them because they showed the stroller coming in.
Yeah, but I didn't see the baby in the crowd.
Okay, well, with his mother and his wife in the crowd.
You know they just had the stroller. There was no baby in there. Come on.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
But no, yeah, his wife and his mom were in the crowd. And before the match, Kayla interviewed both men backstage. She asked Strong what's on his mind for this match, and he just says, victory.
Dumb.
Bobby Roode then says, Strong's been living a fairy tale for the last several weeks. Tonight he stands across the ring from his reality, and that reality is simply... And then he turns around so he could read the back of his robe.
That was great.
Which is glorious.
That was great.
Yeah. He's great. He's a great guy.
Yep.
He's great at his job.
I hope I find out one day that everything that he's done was created through his own brain. Like it's not, writers that are writing all this shit for him. I really hope I find out that it's all him.
I think most of it is.
I think so too.
I mean, the song wasn't.
No.
You heard in the interviews that they made the song before he even got there, which
but
I
like
can't
some
believe,
of the
because that song was made for him.
Yes, it fits him perfectly.
It was destiny for him to get that fucking song.
Yep.
No one could have done that better than him.
Shinsuke. But no, I'm kidding.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, what Shinsuke needs is more explosions.
More explosions. Oh my God. So anyways, the match had a lot of backbreakers from Strong, which is, it's usual for Strong.
I enjoy them. I enjoy his backbreakers. I think they're pretty good.
But then Bobby was also working on Strong's legs so that he could weaken those backbreakers. So that was a good storytelling between that,
But I don't understand that though.
What?
I mean, I understand the story that they were trying to tell, but how does Bobby Roode hurting his leg and then Strong continuing to use the backbreaker weaken his blows?
No, it's because whenever he does it now, his knee's gonna hurt.
Yeah, his knees is going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt Bobby Roode any less.
No, he's just trying to get him to stop, from wanting to hit the backbreaker so much.
Okay.
Yeah. So Roode hits the glorious DDT, but Strong kicks out. Roderick then hits his backbreaker finisher on Roode and pins him 1, 2, 3 for the win. And new champion. So Strong leaves the ring. He hugs his wife, but then the ref runs up to tell him that Bobby's right leg was under the ropes during the pinfall, so it does not count.
Now, since I am a new wrestling fan, still a baby in this business, only about 3 years old, I thought that your foot had to be on the rope, not just underneath.
No, it's under.
So it's under? So
they
the
did
foot
the same. Now, did you notice this when it happened, that his leg was under the ropes?
I did.
Yeah, so you knew it was bullshit as soon as it happened, right? That wasn't going to count.
Yes, I knew that. But I thought, I was confused because I thought your foot had to be on the rope.
So remember Roadblock before WrestleMania 32 in Dallas? It was Dean Ambrose versus Triple H for the title when Triple H was the champion.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds on Triple H, pinned him 1, 2, 3, but then the ref said, no. It was Dean Ambrose's legs were onto the ropes when he was pinning Triple H, so it didn't count.
Okay.
And Dean Ambrose wasn't even the one getting pinned. Like you know what I mean?
It's stupid. They did the inverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a stupid rule in wrestling, and it's something they usually don't do. Like, I thought Rude was going to put his foot on the rope, but they wanted to get more heat by he just lucked out. Because really, that's what happens. Rude's lucked out on every win in NXT, like the big matches, you know, because he gets hit by Nakamura, and Nakamura's
he
leg
hit him
breaks,
so hard his leg broke,
or something like that, you know. Hideo Itami hits him, and then he rolls out of the ring, you know, and Roderick Strong hits his finisher, but his foot's on the ropes, you know. That's Rude's thing. And I like it. Like, that's how a heel, you know what I mean? A heel should always win dirty, so I like that Rude always wins dirty. Does
it also work with a hand? Can your hand be underneath the rope, or just your foot?
No, I think it's any body part.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, Strong, the ref tells Strong it didn't count. Bobby then attacks Strong from behind and gives him a glorious DDT outside the ring right by his mother and wife. Then he throws him back in the ring.
His unborn child.
Gives him one more DDT before pinning him for the win.
What an asshole.
As his mom and wife legit cried.
Now, at any point in this match, did you think that the wife was going to get involved, jump over the barricade?
No.
Because, they fucking linger on her all the time.
Yeah.
And they put her right there in the shot.
I was like, it'd be great if, Bobby Roode, kissed her.
Yeah, or or she slapped him or something like that. I really thought that something was going to happen.
Maybe he tries to kiss her and she slaps him or something. Yeah, but, I guess then technically that would be a DDT, or a DQ finish, but...
Which would be fine for Bobby. He still wins.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she'd be like, "Oh no, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, Robbie."
Right.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird that they've been laying the wife and the baby and all this stuff for weeks, and then I don't know if there's really any payoff other than I guess we feel slightly more for Bobby for Roddy Strong.
Roddy Strong, I guess. Do you, though?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Which is why the fuck did we have these anyways?
It was really
if
funny
I don't feel any stronger about them, what was the point of them?
Because they want you to. And the crowd at least seems to be behind him. They chant Roddy, and they cheered when he won.
I feel like they like him because he was an indie superhero or whatever. Everyone loved him from the indies.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. These are just things that I'm taking from my own brain.
Well, people are saying that he was a great bad guy. So maybe he's better as a bad guy, you know. Maybe.
Well, maybe eventually he'll turn on his kids, on his kid and his wife.
He'll break his wife's back in the middle of the ring.
You know what? Yeah, and then he'll start dating Thea Trinidad. Yeah, there you go.
And have orgies with Cien Almas.
Yeah, the new tag team.
Brother, you want to get in the event? We'll all fuck. You want to get in the event? I'll fuck you, you fuck me. And these girls will watch.
We'll be a happy family.
You want to get in the event? Jeez. So anyways.
You went there.
Bobby Roode is still the champion.
Bobby Roode's still the champion.
And I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I enjoy it. But now... So do we think that Roderick Strong is going to have that they're going to have another match?
No,
because this was a unfair finish.
I mean, maybe they will. I doubt it, but maybe.
See, okay, your hot take right now, gun to your head. You think the next match for Bobby Roode is going to be against the Scottish man
for the title?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they have another one with Roderick Strong.
Yeah, they probably will.
I think
they
so.
did it with Asuka and Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably will.
Now they have to find another way to like a stipulation to this match. Now something else is to be added.
Right.
Maybe 2 out of 3 falls or something.
Falls count anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Or falls count anywhere.
So that won't matter.
Yeah.
With his legs under the rope, you know.
Yeah. There you go.
And then like Rude will pin Strong on top of his wife. You know.
Or his mother doesn't.
His mother. Yeah. So anyways.
She was the biggest heel of all.
Some quick awards
Turned
real
on
quick.
her husband.
Yeah. Some, oh my God, that's right. Holy shit, I forgot.
Right?
That was his mom.
Yes.
She shot his dad. There was an attempted murderer on NXT in the front row.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I totally
and they
forgot
welcomed
about
it.
That.
They welcomed it.
They welcomed it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That blows my mind.
Yeah. Might as well have had O.J. Simpson in the crowd.
Seriously. Wow. All right. So that blew my mind. So quick awards real quick. Who was your worst dressed?
Worst dressed? Killian Dane.
Killian Dane?
Definitely.
So tired.
Definitely.
I had Cassius Ohno because he wore the Orlando Magic uniform again.
Okay, well, I think we're both.
But
winners.
I figured you'd pick Killian Dane, so might as well pick someone else.
We both win.
Yeah, we both lose. Best dressed?
Bobby Roode.
Sweep it.
Yes,
of course.
Glorious.
The gold robe, with the gold title.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. It's perfection.
Yep.
Worst moment?
Worst
Say
moment.
It. Do it. Come on.
Worst moment.
Come on. Come on. You know it's true.
Was the Mean Girls.
The Mean Girls. The iconic duo.
The iconic duo.
No one wished me a happy birthday.
It was annoying, not funny.
Fucking stupid. Yeah.
Most of the time it's funny.
Right.
This time it was annoying.
I mean, no, it's not. But this was like the worst one. Best moment?
Best moment was Bobby Roode and his quick thinking, putting the foot underneath the ropes.
Well, I think they said that he lucked out on that,
Well, I believe in Bobby Roode even more.
Yeah.
It was
the main event.
ingenuity
the main
as a
event
champion.
Was good, So.
It was a good main event.
Yeah.
Certainly takeover worthy.
Sure.
I wish the crowd was into it more. They weren't really into it until the end.
Right. All right, that's all for awards. Now on.
That's all for awards.
Things we talk about.
And we already talked about things we talk about. For things
we already
on
talked
half
about.
of it.
We just talked about Austin Aries. We didn't mention AJ Styles.
Whoa!
Winning the United States Championship Friday night in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that? Do you see what Kevin Owens did?
What?
He deleted his Facebook, his Twitter profile picture and the Twitter header. So now it's just black. He's in, he's in mourning.
That's great. Yeah.
So do we know anything about this match other than that he lost?
Well, what do you mean? What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, do we know? I'm like, of course we couldn't watch it, but like, was there any stipulations to it? How did Kevin Owens lose? Like, what happened?
WWE posted like a video.
Did you watch it? I didn't see it.
It just shows like the last minute of the match.
So what happened?
He hit the phenomenal forearm and pinned him.
Okay, so it didn't look like anything really that special.
No. But the crowd was surprised because, when you're at a house show, you don't expect this to happen because they don't do this that often. They do it like once every 10 years,
I did see someone tweet that the last time they did this was for a guy named Lance Storm back in 2000.
Well, for the U.S. title.
U.S. title.
But they've done it other times for other championships,
Okay, well, that was just the last one.
They did it once for the WWF championship, and Joe and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago, and I think it was Psycho Sid that won it at a house show. Like the championship, the main championship changed at a house show. So they do, why they do this? I mean, I don't know if you saw what I tweeted, but it's obvious because, we've been hearing for a long time now that the house shows the attendance has been really bad.
Yeah.
Now, I assume in Madison Square Garden it's good because the shows they do at Madison Square Garden, it's like WrestleMania worthy. It seems like whenever they fucking go to Madison Square Garden, it seems like the best thing ever. Like when they had Triple H, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens versus like Balor, Rollins, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
that's why we all thought that stable was gonna come, that awesome stable that never happened.
It does seem like the house shows get the things that we all talk about, but never get to see on TV.
Yeah, the most fun is.
Hey, want to see Shinsuke and AJ Styles? It's probably on a house show.
It's probably on a house show. Yeah. So that's why they did it, to try to get you to go to the house shows. Like, hey, anything can happen.
Shut Daniel Bryan wrestle.
And I don't care if they do this, you know?
Well, okay, so...
Like, I don't care if they do this. That's fine. I mean, it really just shakes things up a little bit.
So do they have house shows?
It makes it seem more realistic.
It does. It does give you that anything can happen at any time factor.
Yeah.
So do they have house shows like every day?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering, because people are like, I'm sure, maybe even you tweeted this, like, oh, he'll lose it before SmackDown.
No, I don't think that's happening. I mean, it could happen, but I don't think they're going to do that, because I think on Tuesday they want to say on TV, like on SmackDown, and the title changed hands at the house show, or
where were you fuckers?
They'll say the live event at Madison Square Garden on Friday. So, you got to go to the live events. So I don't think he's going to lose it back. Before Tuesday. I think Styles will have the championship going into Battleground, and then I don't know if he'll lose it back. Maybe they want Nakamura and Styles to be for a title, so maybe it'll be for that title.
So how does this change the landscape going forward? How do you feel in SmackDown? Do you feel that Kevin Owens is now out of the U.S. title picture? Do you feel that, because as you mentioned, maybe it's going to be Styles and Nakamura for a belt. Do you feel that, I mean, because what else is there for Kevin Owens to do now?
No idea. No, I mean, because he's not getting the WWE Championship anytime soon.
No, because Randy Orton's, and they're still going to feud for a while.
Jinder Mahal,
John Cena
beat Orton again. Again, I still think, and then it's John Cena, Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam.
And a Punjabi match.
And then
Punjabi person.
No, God, no. And then Corbin's going to cash in at some point. So the fact that Corbin's going to cash in at some point, probably in the near future, that that Kevin Owens isn't winning the WWE Championship.
Maybe he's going to turn face.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The face of America?
The double face.
The double face?
Two-face.
Yeah. So maybe I hope he wins it, but I don't know. I don't know where Kevin Owens goes after this. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I'm not really sure either. Do you think maybe
because he's been a champion for most of his main roster career.
Fucking all of
it. He's had the Universal Championship, the US, and the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah. And now it looks like he's in uncharted territories. He's not going to have one for a while.
We'll see. Maybe he'll win it back.
Do you think that maybe
actually I think at this point he probably will win it back at Battleground unless they really think Nakamura and Styles, because the WWE figures Nakamura and Styles is such a big match, doesn't have to be for a title, which is stupid. Yeah. But that's how they think.
Yeah.
So that's how you make Jinder Mahal interesting, by giving him a title, because without it he's not interesting.
Well, one of the things they haven't done yet is they haven't done trades yet. And
well, no, they did.
Who'd they trade?
The Superstar Shakeup. That stupid
that wasn't,
shit. But they said it was trades. They said it was trades. Like Daniel Bryan and Mick Foley have been working. It was Kurt Angle, right?
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
But what?
It was like Kurt Angle's first day, and he had to do all these trades.
But why can't they do something now? Like, okay, well, Kevin Owens is like, I don't want to fucking be here anymore, or whatever. Like, okay, we're gonna have to trade you to Raw.
He should go back to Raw.
He should.
But again, what they did with the Superstar Shakeup, they just traded their two top heels. They traded the two guys that can get the most heat with the crowd, Kevin Owens and The Miz.
Yeah, you can't have Kevin Owens and The Miz on the same show.
I mean, you could, but then you don't have anyone for SmackDown to get that heat.
Yeah. Man, such a weird position. Why the fuck did they do this? Now it's very confusing.
It was completely pointless.
Yeah. Well, it gets people more interested, but like I was reading, and I'm sure this might be the direction that they're going. AJ Styles told WWE.com that apparently he wants Kevin Owens to go through all the same hoops and hurdles he had to go through. A number one contenders match, a battle royale, all that type of stuff. Yeah. So I mean, this feud could be going on longer.
Right, but they're gonna fight at Battleground in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
they'll fight at Battleground. Maybe he'll win it back.
Maybe.
But again, AJ Styles should be the WWE champion.
I don't disagree.
That's obvious.
I don't disagree.
He's the one guy that everyone loves. The kids, the women, and the males, the adult males. Everyone loves AJ Styles.
Yeah. He's amazing.
He's the most over guy in the company.
Since Shawn Michaels.
I don't know about that.
Who else?
Well, Stone Cold.
Well, I kind of count that in the same. Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels were the same area.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll see what happens there. Also, Johnny Gargano is returning to NXT next week to address what Ciampa did to him at TakeOver Chicago.
And set up his TakeOver match
with
his partner, Ciampa.
So Ciampa actually does have a torn ACL.
Oh.
Yeah. So it seems like that's not happening unless they're trolling all of us, and
they could be.
Fake.
Why not?
I don't know. It seems like that's real now. Seems like it's real.
That would suck, because then it would feel like if I would feel unfulfilled if that didn't happen. As in that turn was.
Well, eventually I think it'll happen whenever Ciampa comes back.
Yeah,
it has to.
But it would just suck because
it just sucks because Gargano is going to be stuck in limbo until then.
Yeah, and plus you're going to have the feud cool.
You know, like, who's Gargano going to feud with? The Velveteen Dream? Oh God, I just spoiled it. I really don't know if that's the case, but maybe.
It could be.
I assume someone interrupts him next week,
and
right?
Lose to the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah. Maybe he can just fight Paul Ellering since he looks like Ciampa anyway. He looks like an old Ciampa. So I also want to talk about this because...
Now you're bringing a lot of shit to things to talk about today.
Well, one of our fans, Marcus Muniz, tweeted this to me because WWE released their 10 best matches of 2017.
Oh? Uh-oh.
And it's total bullshit.
Okay.
Except for 3 of the matches, it's total bullshit.
I'm interested.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so number 10, and a lot of it's cruiserweight stuff. They're just doing this to try to get you to watch fucking 205 Live.
Really?
Oh, really? I'm missing all these great matches? I better go watch 205 Live. Bullshit.
They do have some good matches. Like okay, I'm going to tell you, let me tell you what I think the best match of the year was so far, and you tell me if it's on the list or where it is ranked on the list.
Okay.
I think the best match of the year so far was Dunn versus
Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate. I think that was the best match so far. Was that on the list?
Agree with the list. That's number 1.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I wouldn't put it number 1 because of my pet peeve, like I said, the no selling. But I thought it was great. I think it belongs in the top 3.
I don't think it's number 1. Well,
just
never
said
mind.
that.
Yes.
You just said it was the best.
Never mind. I take that back instantly. Okay, my bad.
So it is?
Continue. Yes, it was my best match of the year.
Better than Cena Styles at the Royal Rumble?
That was really good.
All right, so let me start. Let me go back to 10, okay?
Okay, 10.
So 10 was Neville versus Rich Swann on Monday Night Raw, March 6th.
That was pretty
good.
That
was a good match, not top 10.
I don't know if that was top 10. Good.
Number 9, the Women's Money in the Bank match on SmackDown Live.
What? That was top. That made the top 10?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you mean
not even
Botchamania?
Not even the top 100.
Well, no. What the fuck? No.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I want them to continue to do women's Money in the Bank matches, but they got to put the women in the fucking match that could do shit. And Charlotte didn't do anything really that great both times.
I enjoyed the gauntlet match, the women's gauntlet match, more than I did the fucking Money in the Bank match.
Yeah. Number 8, Gallagher versus TJP versus Cedric Alexander versus Noam Dar versus Mustafa Ali, a fatal 5-way elimination match on 205 Live. Now, to be fair, I didn't watch this, but the picture is is Jack Gallagher with his fucking umbrella jumping on all 4 other men. So, no, that is not a top 10 match.
I'm sure it was flippy as shit, though.
Stupid shit. Number 7 was Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns from like a month ago on Raw. That match was not good. It ended with Reigns winning, kick out, spear, repeat, right there. So no. Number 6, this is ridiculous. Big Show versus Braun Strowman.
I like that one a lot. The second one? No, I like the first one much more.
This is I don't know which one this was.
The second one was recent, like what, 2 months ago?
This one says February.
That might have been the first one.
This is the second one. They broke the ring.
Okay, no, the first one I thought was good. The second one, not so much, because
just because they break the ring doesn't make it the best match.
I agree. The first one, I'd like to see what people think. Did you think the first one between?
I hated both.
Really?
Yes.
I really enjoyed the first one. Second one, not so much.
I've already said enough about how I feel.
You know what?
Matches.
I would say the first one probably deserves to be in the top 10 somewhere.
I'd rather watch Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Number 5, Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one. I don't know about number 5.
It's in the top 10 probably.
But maybe like number 10 or, low. Number 4, Balor versus Rollins versus The Miz, the triple threat for the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, which was May 1st.
I don't think so.
That was pretty good.
It doesn't.
But we all knew Miz was going to win, and Miz won.
It doesn't stick out to me as much as some of the other ones have.
Yeah. And then number 3 is AJ Styles versus John Cena at the Royal Rumble. That belongs on the top 10 for sure.
Yeah,
probably top 5.
Mm-hmm, that's probably in there somewhere.
Number 2, this might be my number 1, is the Authors of Pain versus DIY versus the Revival Triple Threat Tag Team Championship elimination match.
That was amazing.
It was so amazing. That's probably number 1 for me.
I think me and you, we both agree in that, and we think that John Cena one was really good too. So I think we got the top 3 right in that order somewhere.
Yeah, the key is to look at other websites because WWE's making this list to try to get you to watch 205 Live.
I agree.
And NXT. But
yeah.
NXT, at least it's good. So let's go to another website and see what their top matches are. Oh, wait, no, this is they just copied
WWE's list.
Idiots. What the fuck is that shit?
Well, what was the match Mustafa Ali had last week? Was it last week against Neville? Or was it the week before? That one was probably more entertaining than that one.
Here's one that belongs in the top 10, and despite what I think about Roman Reigns. But Owens and Roman at the Royal Rumble.
That was really good.
That was really good.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. They got Money in the Bank in here. The men's Money in the Bank. I didn't think either of the Money in the Bank matches were that good.
What else have we left out? I'm sure we've left out some NXT ones.
Elimination Chamber. I mean, besides like Wyatt won, so I was happy about that. But other than that,
I didn't really think Elimination Chamber was that memorable. No.
Okay.
What else at WrestleMania? I know.
No. There was no good. I mean,
you know what?
Shane and Styles was good. Owens and Jericho was pretty good. But other than that, I mean, well, the ladder match was fine.
I know people are gonna hate it.
The Hardys came back, and
people are gonna hate it, but it might not be top 10, but if it was like top 15 or top 20, I think Brock and Goldberg should be up there. That was probably the fucking most fun 5-minute match I think I've ever seen in my entire life. That was amazing.
You mean 4 minutes and 25
seconds? About 5-minute match. That was great. What else are we missing? What was good at
Charlotte
SummerSlam?
versus Bayley on Raw? No. Now I'm looking at what cultures. Maybe there hasn't been good matches this year. They even have the men's Money in the Bank. No. Okay, they have.
What did we miss from SummerSlam?
That was Lesnar Orton. That wasn't good.
Oh no, that was terrible. I'm sure we're missing some other NXT matches
I don't know,
too.
They're saying Elimination Chamber. Are we missing? There was a couple of cool spots in Elimination Chamber, so maybe that belongs in the top 10. But everyone, and they also have Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate. But you know what? They're from England.
They
so
are from
of
England.
Course they're gonna pick that one.
It was really good.
That's the wrestling style.
Check Dave Meltzer's site and see what matches have gotten 5 stars or whatever.
Well, his 2 favorites are the fucking
Well, yeah,
New
but
Japan
still, you'll be able to
bullshit.
see what other WWE matches he has rated high this year. I'm telling you, we're missing some really obvious NXT matches. Hideo Itami and Bobby Roode, not top 10, but I thought that was really good.
I mean, I would put Nakamura and Rude at Rumble.
Yeah,
Just because of the story they told in the ring.
that was really good.
All right, let's see. These are his 5-star matches. He's such a cock. He gave the only 5-star matches he has for this year are all New Japan.
Of course.
So clearly, Dave Meltzer, something happened with Dave Meltzer in WWE to cloud his judgment.
Yes.
Kind of like our friend Alex Del Barrio. And obviously, look, stuff's happened to me with WWE that's clouded my judgment. I'll admit that shit. But his only 5-star matches are New Japan. His highest rated WWE was Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. He rated it 4.75.
What? Why couldn't he give it 5?
What the fuck? He also gave Cena Styles 4.75.
Okay, that was
He gave
good.
Money in the Bank 4.5. I don't understand what was.
Maybe we need to go back and fucking watch that match.
But at the time, I don't remember it being that good.
I
mean,
don't
there were a
remember
couple
much
good
of it from
spots. It's
either.
like an average Money in the Bank. The Fatal 5-Way at Extreme Rules where Samoa Joe won 4.5. Okay, you got Rude Nakamura 4.5.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
At least 4.5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
4.5 stars, I think, is good because it wasn't a perfect match, but the
That was
story
really
they told
good.
was good.
Yeah.
And it just felt like
They told an A+ story.
then the whole. Remember when you were talking about what they call it? The fight. It was something like the fight night or.
Oh
not
yeah,
fight
yeah,
night,
yeah, yeah.
but-
No. They were billing
the
it,
big money match or something like that.
They were billing it like an actual
They had a
boxing match.
right, and I liked that. I
Mhm.
liked how they built it. He also had Reigns Owens 4.5, so maybe there haven't been that many amazing matches this year so far. Although you know what,
Well, yeah,
I
'cause-
put Nikki Asuka from last week on there.
That was good.
Nikki Asuka
That was good.
needs to be in the top 10
Well,
for sure.
we've also been missing like the Revival have been out for a while, so we haven't seen very many Revival matches.
Yeah,
American Alpha has been buried forever. They are good. That's the thing that blows my mind, Andrew. How can you take a team? I know you're going to keep on continue looking for this, but just bear with me for a second on things we talk about. So American Alpha, you've seen their matches in NXT, right? Amazing. They were great in NXT. How do they go up to the main roster and suck? They're the same team. They didn't change. Nothing changed but the writing staff.
I think. I don't know. Maybe it's their microphone skills because they have none.
But it doesn't matter. We didn't really care about the microphone skills in NXT. Why can't they still go on and put on these amazing matches? Is it because they're not paired up with also amazing teams?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I really can't.
These are questions that I have, fans.
Oh, you know what?
What else will we
Here's
miss?
another one I'd put on the top 10. Well, yeah, low top 10. AJ Styles Orton on SmackDown when it was for the number one contender.
Oh, when
because
he did
of what
the
Styles did at the end,
Yeah,
the fake out,
mhm.
which if you would have, like, it's just the end sucked because Orton won.
Yeah,
Like, he faked out Orton, but then it didn't work. That was stupid. So, yeah.
it's crafty.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess that's it.
Oh, you know, we did miss. I don't know if you really call it a match, but more like a moment.
Uh-huh.
Braun Strowman destroying Roman Reigns.
Well, that was the best moment of 2017.
Certainly, and not because, and not personally because I hate Roman Reigns or whatever. Because I mean, in certain matches I do enjoy Roman Reigns, but I just think that was so amazing. I'm not finished with you.
Meltzer, Okada, Kenny Omega. He gave it 6 stars. when the highest you can get is 5 stars, and he's never given a match more than 5 stars. He gave it 6 stars. Then Omega Okada 2, he gave it 6.25 stars. So go fuck yourself, Meltzer. That's stupid. That's so stupid. That's why no one in wrestling takes you seriously. That's why no one respects him.
He's a troll.
Last year, his top-rated match for 2016 was New Japan stuff.
Well, I think you're going to find that a lot.
4.5 he gave Styles Ambrose at TLC. That was a great match.
Well, and I know you disagreed with me, but I really like that SummerSlam, the Survivor Series, men's Survivor Series match.
He gave that a 4.5.
I really like that. I know you weren't very high on that.
When's the last time? Let me see when the last time he's given a WWE match 5 stars. He gave the triple threat between Lesnar, Rollins, and Cena at the Rumble before Rollins cashed in his briefcase. He gave that 4.75. So not even that can get 5 stars. Let's see. 2015, no. 2014, no. 2013, New Japan. He just has a hard-on for New Japan.
Well, it kind of makes me wonder what they're doing over there.
Okay. His last 5-star match in WWE.
John Cena.
It was John Cena
versus
CM
amazing.
Punk. Money in the Bank 2011. That was where Cena would get fired if Punk wins. Because that's when Punk won and left with the title for like a month. You know? Or maybe it was like just a couple weeks. But yeah, that was his last 5-star WWE match. He wouldn't even give Taker Shawn Michaels 5 stars when Shawn's last match. 4.75. Okay. Let's see. Did he give it the year before? And then the year before, the first Taker Michaels, 4.75. I mean, get the
maybe
bullshit.
Well, like he grades them like WWE automatically has 1 less star. So to have a 5-star match in WWE, it's really a 6
stars. Come on. So what do you want to talk about? You have anything?
I don't really have anything today, this week, but we do have some polls. So you can pick which poll you want to take today.
Okay.
We will start. What is more likely to happen when Brock Lesnar returns to Raw this Monday? Which big man would you rather have in your corner? What was Raw's most jaw-dropping moment?
Of what? 2017 or last week?
It just says, what was Raw's? I don't know. Which organization would you rather join? I guess this means like stable.
What? Okay.
What was the most thrilling brawl on Raw? And then can Enzo Amore stand up to Big Cass on his own?
Let's start with Lesnar. I want to see what they have for what's going to happen.
All right.
Obviously, one of those things are going to
right.
They're just looking for ideas.
Let's see. Okay. Oops.
What's going to happen to Lesnar on Raw? In Houston.
Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? The question went away.
You know what? I have the computer right here. I can do it.
Yeah. www.com.
Oh, okay. Polls. Is that it? Wait, you're promoting their website. What are you doing?
Yeah, you can. It's only $9.99.
How do I go to like more polls?
You just
right now it's showing me the Enzo Amore one.
Click that one, and then it'll take you to more.
Oh. Can Enzo Amore stand up to Big Cass on his own? No way. Enzo needs to recruit an enforcer to help him get retribution. Yes, despite the size difference, Enzo could find a way to get payback. I actually picked Enzo to win via roll-up.
I think he needs. Yes. I think he needs to recruit an enforcer.
56%. 56%. No way.
Yes. I was
you know
right.
what? Maybe Big Show will come out.
I'm telling you, that's what I think.
Big Cass.
Big
roll-up victory. Well, I call the roll-up victory.
What I think will actually happen is Big Cass destroys,
and then Show comes for the save,
and then keeps on beating the shit out of Enzo, and Big Cass is like, "No, I'm a face now. I'm coming in here to fuck you up for hurting the small guy."
Okay, which organization would you rather join, the Miztourage or Titus Worldwide?
Titus Worldwide.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's fun.
Miztourage, you should be close to Maurice.
I don't think she's that attractive.
Okay. 65% Titus Worldwide.
Oh!
Proving that it's just 8-year-olds that take these polls. 8-year-olds and us. What was Raw's most jaw-dropping moment? This is just last week. Or I guess a few weeks ago. This poll is old. the return of Strowman and Big Cass being revealed as Enzo's attacker. Clearly the return of Strowman. Big Cass was so obvious. And Big Cass won 59%. Which Big Cass would you... Which Big Cass? Which big man would you rather have in your corner, Big Cass or Big Show?
Big Show.
Big Show for sure. I bet you Big Cass wins. And, it was Big Show. 60%.
Oh, 67%?
What would you rather receive as a gift? A timeless grandfather clock or a dancing man in a bear costume?
Timeless grandfather clock.
No, I hate they go off every hour.
You'd rather receive a man in a bear costume?
Yeah, grandfather clocks go off every hour, so I'd wake up every hour. I couldn't.
You're
I
just
be able
a light
to sleep.
sleeper.
I used to sleep over at my friend's house in high school, and the grandfather clock would go off every hour, so I would wake up every hour. It was terrible. Let's see how long we can do this for. Who do you think attacked Enzo Amore?
Wow, they've got really old ones.
Big Cass is winning by 57%. Which superstar's theme song would you like to see Elias Sampson cover? Bray Wyatt, Bailey, Sasha Banks, The Miz, Gallus Anderson, R-Truth.
R-Truth, certainly.
Bray Wyatt, 38%.
What happened to the Brock Lesnar one?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
What?
It didn't come up.
That's fucked up. Interesting. I wonder if they took that off after they got their ideas from us.
Well, again, nothing's as worse as what will Braun Strowman, or what will break first when Braun Strowman fights Roman Reigns, and then it was Roman's spirit.
That was awesome. No, okay, so I clicked the poll and it just brought me back to all the other polls. So clearly it's just a redirect now.
They deleted it.
Damn, that sucks. It was probably amazing things.
Yeah.
Like, what's more likely to happen? Brock Lesnar cries? Brock Lesnar soul dies?
Well, what was the poll where it was like, who do you want to main event WrestleMania? And AJ Styles was winning like 80%. And then they were like, no! Idiots. That should tell them right there what to fucking do.
Oh, shit. The Rockets just signed James Harden to a 4-year contract extension.
How many years did he have left?
A long time. But now they signed him to the mega contract.
So what is he on now? For like 10 years?
He'll be signed through the 23 season. But now he's going to be making... He got the mega extension, so he's going to be making $200 million.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck. I hope they don't have the
what?
Press conference today, because I'm not really press conference dressed.
Ooh. They probably won't.
I hope not.
Nah, they probably won't. Did they announce it?
Yes, they
the
announced
Rockets
it.
tweeted it.
Yeah, fuck. So now I got a text.
Yeah, they're probably having that press conference right now.
No, they would have said that. I'm going to ask.
Just kidding.
Okay, sorry. Where were we? Fan questions, right?
That's all you have, right, though, for things we talk
That's
about?
all I got,
Well, look, I just want to talk about this because I saw Spider-Man Homecoming.
No,
last
I didn't
night,
see it yet.
And holy shit, it was awesome. I was so worried it was going to suck, but I was so pleasantly surprised. It was so great. It might be the best Spider-Man movie yet.
Well,
and that's hard for me to say because I really love Spider-Man 2. But I think this tops it. It was just so... It was so funny.
Okay, well, tell me this, because I don't want to know about it, because I definitely want to see it.
I'm not going to spoil anything.
But can you... Because you've seen the ones that Fox has controlled before. Sony. Can you tell... Sony, which is... Sony is controlled by Fox, right?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Sony and Fox, I think, are hand in hand.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So thanks for screwing up what I was going to say.
Jesus.
But anyways, can you tell there's a big difference between the Fox Sony versions of Spider-Man to now the Marvel is helping control Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because they put so much of they put all the other stuff in there, like the Avengers stuff, like Tony Stark's in it.
But even without that, can you tell that there's a bigger Marvel influence? Like there's more.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just so much fun, and it was really funny. I didn't know it was going to be that funny. I was very surprised. It was hilarious.
Well, I've come to learn that
it was like Deadpool funny. Like Deadpool was really funny. Like
Really?
this
Okay.
was really funny. And
not in the same way, I hope.
did you ever watch Freaks and Geeks?
No, I never did.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
In case anyone doesn't know, it was an old show from like 2000.
Mm-hmm.
It was before, and Seth Rogen's in it. James Franco, the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Jason
Alexander? No.
That's Seinfeld, you fuck.
Not Alexander. Jason, he was on American Pie too, right?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
American Pie. The guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Jason,
Jason Lee?
So, no.
Jason Lee.
No.
Fuck, I don't know. Stop asking me about these things. I didn't watch
Seth
the show.
Rogen's in it. Anyways, the guy, the main star of that show was a little kid, and he wrote this movie. He's a writer now. So like he wrote it like it kind of felt like Freaks and Geeks with Spider-Man, like, and it was also kind of like Ferris Bueller meets Spider-Man.
Okay.
It was so funny. And I was worried that Michael Keaton was barely going to be in the movie. Michael Keaton was in the whole movie. You know, there was a lot of stuff with Robert Downey Jr. as well. I was so surprised. I want to see it again. I want to see it right now.
No press conference from James Harden. So, whew.
Until what, tomorrow?
No. So I imagine after the summer league is over.
Okay. So if you were worried about Spider-Man like I was, you don't have to worry. Go see it. It's great.
If you're worried about James Harden talking today, don't worry about it. He won't.
I don't think they care.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some Houston fans here, I would imagine. Well, where you get the demographics, right? Where's like our biggest populaces? Is it? I imagine. Oh, California, really? So if we ever got to California, we probably have a shit ton of people, huh?
That's where California has the most people, anyways.
But we're all from Houston, though. You think that our sphere of influence would have more people from Houston?
Well, again, I don't know by city. I'm telling you by state. By state, it's California. Then it's New York and Texas are kind of like
really
neck and neck.
Interesting.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
and after that, I don't remember.
So you ever went to watch NXT Brooklyn?
Countries, yeah. In countries, it's U.S. is first, then it's the U.K., then after that, it's maybe Germany or something like that. But U.K. and U.S. are like the majority of our fans.
Okay.
With the U.S. having like 70%, I think.
Do you have very many people from Australia listening?
There are some, yeah.
Oh, y'all guys really like Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, don't y'all? Tell me, which one's better, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce? I'd love to know from our Australia fans. Billy Kay, right? Right?
No. Anyways,
Billy
that's
Kay.
all for things we talk about.
Yes.
We do have a 5-star review.
Ooh, wait. For NXT?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
This is from Chew Nasty, and he says, "Push Josh.
Oh.
This NXT review is the best. Can't stop laughing when Josh and Andrew argue. Best podcast by far."
We don't intend to argue.
So,
I can't help that.
Chew Nasty.
It's Chew Nasty. I don't intend to argue with Andrew.
Yeah, but that's what he likes,
It's
so leave
just,
it alone.
He has wrong opinions. I'm trying to show him the way through the truth, through my truth.
How many times have you been proven wrong?
Never.
Always?
I'm always right.
Always? You're always wrong?
Always right. I have a blue check mark to prove it.
No, you don't. You have no check mark. No. All right, now for fan questions. This is from Lauren Shute. With the rumors about Nia Jax joining Total Divas, would that make Josh a weekly viewer? You're already a weekly viewer.
I was a weekly
right?
viewer before Nia Jax, but I haven't watched.
Are you going to watch both? Are you going to watch each episode twice now that Nia Jax is on?
I might like rewatch the episodes after I'm done.
That's a terrible idea.
I think the bigger question, Chew Nasty, is will
No. This is Lauren Shute.
Oh,
Chew Nasty wrote the review.
My bad. I think the bigger question, Lauren, is with Alexa Bliss joining the cast.
Yes.
Will Andrew Paisano be watching the show now?
No, I'll just look up clips. Just fans, send me clips of whenever Alexa Bliss goes to the pool.
I hope she only goes to the pool with Nia Jax.
Oh, God. She probably will because they're best friends in real life.
They will. They will.
That means I'm gonna have to like put my hand up on the TV.
You lie. You know you love Nia Jax just as much as I do.
Oh yeah, sure. Mick Lockyer, move to main roster, stay in NXT, and release. So one we have to send to the main roster, one we have to keep in NXT, and one we have to release. Ember Moon, Roderick Strong, Johnny Gargano.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
Release Roderick Strong.
Think so.
Keep Ember Moon on NXT and push the fuck out of Johnny Gargano. Although
move Gargano to the main roster.
Although, do you feel that he might be destined to the cruiserweights now that they're not a tag team?
Probably.
Which is terrifying to me.
Probably.
I think that should be the like if you're okay, if your choice.
But there are wrestlers that have multiple tag partners throughout their career.
True, but what was the person's name?
I deleted it. I already read it. I don't know. Give me a second.
Okay, hold on.
Mick Lockyer.
Mick Lockyer. Mick Lockyer. I'm giving you a Little Caesars fan question.
Oh, I hate you.
Upgrade. Andrew, the new question is, you have two choices. Keep Johnny Gargano in NXT, or he goes up to the main roster, but he is only on the cruiserweights.
Keep him in NXT.
Okay.
That's my own selfish thing, though, you know?
Yeah.
He'll probably make more money being on the main roster.
True. But he'll be better character-wise on NXT.
Yeah. Jason Deerham, is Otis from Heavy Machinery the oldest looking 25-year-old you've ever seen? I mean, yeah, we did talk about this a few weeks ago, right? Also, do you think
Tucky?
Do you think Ono should wear basketball shorts? No, he should wear pants.
I would be fine with him wearing basketball shorts.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't want to wear him the underwear anymore.
Adam Moss, have you ever seen anyone sell a DDT better than Neville did on the latest Raw? That's pretty good. I mean, that's one of the best. You know, Neville sells a DDT well. Marcus Munoz, what's the best WWE match of this year so far? Yeah, I talked about that.
Did he give a suggestion on his favorite?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Carl Johnson. Hey, Josh, Andre Drummond for Clint Capella and Anderson and a first-round pick?
Is he asking me? Because that was something I tweeted out myself.
Is that what? Do you want that?
No. So what happened was, and like this got a whole bunch of backlash the other day, because I don't understand.
You don't have a check mark.
I don't have a check mark. I didn't tweet this as fact. I tweeted as just a random thought. So Daryl Morey, the Houston Rockets GM, whole goal is to create.
Look, let's not get into it that much.
U.S. You
this
brought
is not
the
fucking
podcast.
You
brought the fucking question up. I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer.
Right.
So, Daryl Morey's whole thing is that he wants to create more U.S. basketball players on his team. And my thought was, grabbing another all-star like Andre Drummond, you have to give up something to make the Detroit Pistons want Ryan Anderson. And by getting Ryan Anderson, you trade off Clint Capella and a first-round pick.
Do you want the trade? Yes?
I would have done the trade.
Okay,
yes.
good. That's all we needed to know.
Yes.
That's all we needed to know.
People are freaking out. People are like, "Oh my god, you're such a fucking idiot. You're a troll." I'm like, I'm not a.
They said that.
Yes, they did.
See, everyone thinks you're a troll.
I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll. I was just doing that as a question. I was wondering that if that was something that other people had wondered and wanted themselves. The poll ended up getting like 500 answers.
Okay.
And it was like 90% no.
All right, that's enough. Thank
you. So there. What was his name? McLovin?
No.
Thank you, McLovin.
No, it was not McLovin.
No?
Ron Johnson.
Johnson.
No, it was... Shut up! Ron Johnson, what can we do to get Eric on every week? Well, you'd have to ask Eric.
Yeah.
It's up to him.
Donate to the podcast.
He can come on whenever he wants.
Can he?
Yes, he can.
Wait, so I have an open invitation to the Monday podcast? Monday and Tuesday podcast?
How many times have you been on that podcast?
I see. Apparently, I have an open invitation now. I can come on whenever I want.
No, because that podcast has 3 people usually. I
see
4.
there's 4 microphones here.
I don't want it to have 4.
I see
we only
there's
have 3 cameras.
So I can share a camera. I can just stand creepily behind someone.
Okay. You're always at an Astros game, so shut up anyway.
I wasn't at an Astros game on Wednesday. Okay. I felt like coming up here.
All right.
Just surprising, like kicking the door in.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea.
What? Am I going to have to lock this door? All right. Joe Mattingly, that's so weird that he didn't... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm reading comments about Austin Aries.
We should read that comment thread.
Oh,
you know what we didn't read today? On things we talk about?
What?
Apparently, Paige and Del Rio are back together.
That's not a story, Josh.
We already talked about this. It's not a story. It's things we talk about.
I've already brought this up like 2 weeks ago.
I'm just saying. There was a picture.
Jack Bruffo with Dixie Carter. Yeah, she posted a picture of that. Great. They break up and get back together every day. Jack Bruffo with Dixie Carter doing work with WWE. Do you think she will ever be on-screen talent? So apparently she's in some documentary about where they're interviewing her. I don't know why.
For Kurt Angle, right?
Oh, is that what it's for?
I think it's for Kurt Angle.
Oh, okay. No, she better not be on-screen talent. Fuck that.
You don't think she'll be like an Eric Bischoff or whatever? Or she'll be like a GM?
No. Will Zalea...
Wait, does this mean that they've suddenly bought TNA?
No, but maybe they're gonna. I don't know. Will Zalea, your question is so gross, I'm not even gonna read it.
Oh.
That's just ridiculous. But to answer your question, Bailey. But I'm not gonna read it. It's terrible.
Okay. Bailey's always good.
Aaron Murphy, what do you think the best way to book Bobby Roode is when he gets called up? Oh, I already said that. He needs to debut at the Rumble and win the fucking Rumble.
Number 30, right?
Let's see.
Is that what you wanted, number 30?
What?
You wanted him to take Roman Reigns' spot?
Yes. Brian Condee, I guess I have to choose one. Austin comes back for Mania season and has a 2-month program, but it leads to putting Roman over at Mania. Or Shawn Michaels versus Styles at Mania, but Corbin, you said Carbon, but Corbin cashes in mid-match and pins HBK clean. Well, that's not clean, but okay, I get what you're saying. So, Austin versus Roman, I guess I'd say HBK versus Styles.
That would be a good match.
Cashing in.
That would be the much better match.
I had to choose one.
Do you think Stone Cold could give you that good of a match?
At his age?
At his age?
No. He had to retire because he was too beat up anyway in the first place.
I know, but like even Booker...
Because of his neck and his knees. He just can't...
But I'm just saying, everyone wants him back. Even Booker T says all he wants to do is hear Stone Cold's music again. That's all he wants is hear...
Like to wrestle or just to be on the show?
To wrestle. That's what he wants is to see him wrestle again.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it seems like everyone wants to, but I just don't... He's what, 50 years old? Older, maybe?
I don't know. He's probably 50. Let's see. Let's find out.
I'm just curious, because, like, whoever he would be in a match with, that person would have to carry Stone Cold.
52.
52.
Yeah, and Roman's not the type of guy to carry an old man. Look at Taker Reigns.
Look at Taker Reigns, exactly. Like, I imagine they could probably have a really great DQ match. But no,
What's a DQ match where you have to get DQ'd?
Undertaker was a no DQ match. Yeah. So even that was shitty. Yeah. So I don't know. Like the promos between Kevin Owens and Stone Cold would be amazing, but I don't think the match would be very good.
Right. Well, unless if they were in their prime, if you had a time.
If they were in their prime, sure. But like nowadays.
Yeah. I think that was like my number 3 match of all time I wanted to see. Is Stone Cold and KO in their prime.
Do you think he would come back to be like a manager or some sort?
Stone Cold? No.
No.
Scotty Bourne Sr. Did Ember Moon get eye surgery and no longer need colored contacts? Is that what happened?
Where her eyes are just permanently red now?
Well, no. Remember, she's not wearing the contacts a lot lately.
But why would she wear the red contacts to begin with? Maybe that was her version of like Balor's demon.
Is that it?
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Is that it?
I think that was it. Sources.
Okay.
I have a blue check mark.
No, you don't. You don't. All right, that's all for fan questions.
That's all? I'm so happy we could get to every single one of your guys' questions.
Yeah. Well, again, I skipped a couple because one was really gross.
No.
Too gross for even me.
Wow. That's a shocker.
Yep.
Andrew reads fucking everything.
Yours involved gay sex.
What?
So, yeah.
No. I like girls.
I know.
Yeah, we had a fucking whole hour conversation
girls,
about this. Well, not necessarily all monsters.
Not all monsters. So you acknowledge that Nia Jax is a monster.
Look.
No.
Look, I say monsters because look, if that's the only way that you can associate them with me, that's fine. Whatever. They're not monsters. They're just taller women. That doesn't make them monsters. It just makes them tall. There's nothing wrong with taller women.
I didn't say that.
You do all the fucking time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I still think Heidi Klum's hot. She's tall.
She's not that tall.
Yeah, she is. She was a fucking model. She has to be tall. She's probably like 5'10".
That's not that tall.
Yes, it is.
I'm 5'7".
I'm sorry. Yeah, Nia Jax, because she's 8 feet tall. That's different.
She's not even that close.
9 feet tall. That's different.
She's 6 feet tall.
20 feet tall.
Heidi Klum. Heidi.
Oh, my God.
Hideo. Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Heidi Klum. I bet you she's no taller than like 5'3".
Oh, you dummy. Oh, you dummy.
What?
Okay.
Heidi
go ahead.
Klum. Hold on.
How much you want to bet? A fifth lunch? How many lunches do you owe me now?
I don't owe you anything.
Bullshit.
Heidi Klum. Where? Okay.
Oh, my God. You suck at Google.
How do you
suck at Google?
I have a slow phone.
Heidi
Klum. 5'3".
Bullshit.
That's what it says here.
No, you're a liar.
Oh, 5'9". Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not that
I
tall.
said 5'10". I was fucking close.
Yeah, that's not tall. She's 2 inches taller than me. That's not enough.
Okay. God, what do you want, a mommy to rock you back and forth?
No.
Jesus. So anyways.
I like long legs. Long legs.
Look, Joe and I are going to we're going to be in Dallas for Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, way to turn the conversation.
So come check us out there. And then we'll all also be at Raw, right, on Monday? You going to go to Raw?
Oh, shit, that is Monday. Fuck.
Yeah.
I need to ask for tickets.
So anyways, until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review.
5-star, 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 5-star. Can you do like star wipes like on Better Call Saul?
Better Call Stall?
Saul.
Better Call Stall, eh?
Better Call Saul.
Oh, by the way, one of the guys in Better Call Saul is in Spider-Man.
Is it a spoiler if I know who?
No.
Who?
It's I forgot his name on Better Call Saul now. It's the one that his dad owns that shop, and Hector wanted to, the guy that wanted to kill Hector.
Nacho?
Nacho.
Really?
Nacho's in it, yeah.
He's a bad guy.
And he actually ends up being someone, yeah, of course.
Fuck. Why do they? No, hold on. Hold on.
No,
We're
enough.
talking about this. We're talking about this for 1 minute.
No, we're not.
Why do they
Enough.
always typecast Mexicans or brown people as bad guys?
Spider-Man's best friend in the fucking movie is Hispanic, you idiot.
Is he? What's his name?
I don't remember his name.
It wasn't that memorable, was it? Fucking
No, he was one of the funniest people in the movie, so
almost
shut up.
all Mexicans are typecast as
Typecast? You gotta stop
as
talking.
Mexicans.
You gotta stop talking.
I'm sorry.
now.
It is awful. It is a travesty against humanity. It's awful. It's awful.
Well, then you
only
guys-
white people
then-
can be good.
Then
Fuck
stop
that
then
noise.
stop killing people.
Fuck that noise. That's awful. That's only Arabs.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is taking a wrong turn. Anyways, like I said, leave a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app or Google Play, or there's other podcasts.
Like what?
You can listen to us on. What?
Are we on Stitcher?
I don't know. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Bizzano. Josh is at Mr. Joshua with no check mark.
Yeah, no check
Why
mark.
are you Joshua Robert now? What is that?
I want. I'm
You just
trying
want no one to know you.
talk.
Your marketing is terrible.
It is. I like throwing people off the scent. I like creating
Undecided.
like creating mystery.
Undecided. Oh.
I like creating mystery. I like to create interest. I like to create intrigue. I'm a voice of the people.
Also, you can head to prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling to buy a shirt, $19.99. However, 20% off until Monday, this Monday?
If
July
you
10th?
use the promo code
America.
Yeah,
so.
and we have 3 shirts there right now.
Yes.
But with your help, we can get a 4th shirt that says transfacial.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Please, if you can draw, please contact us because we need your help to create the transfacial
I don't know if anyone's going to want to wear that shirt. It's funny in theory. I don't know if anyone's going to want to wear that shirt.
I will wear the transfacial shirt.
If 10 people say that they would buy it, then I'll do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Tell us if you will wear a transfacial shirt.
I'm transfacial.
I'm transfacial, but it will be a picture of Roman Reigns.
Maybe like,
So
what about
there.
like a bathroom sign?
No, that's too.
I'm transfacial, or I'm for transfacial bathrooms.
No, that's too much. We're trying to do the WWE thing because there are people that are transfacial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, Big Show,
Asuka.
Asuka is like one of the most transfacial people ever alive.
Asuka and Lesnar are the two transfacialists.
Lesnar, very transfacial. There you go, Suplex City, and then you could have a transfacial.
What about heelish?
I don't think that fits. I think it's transfacial.
Yeah, transfacial.
So yeah, contact us, Drawlers.
Right, and you can also donate to the show at patreon.com.
Illustrators.
Let me do this part. This is important.
Sorry.
You can donate to the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. So thank you to everyone who donates.
Yeah.
Like usual.
With every dollar, you save a hungry Andrew Pisano and Josh Reese.
That's right. That's right. And as you can tell, we're very hungry.
I am. It's very true. You don't know how true that is.
Yeah. All right. You'll see me next after Great Balls of Fire. We'll probably film some pay-per-view recap in Dallas somewhere.
Make sure to grab some In-N-Out for me.
I hate In-N-Out.
What? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. We have to end this podcast now.
It's no David Burgers in Arkansas. That's for sure.
Turn off my mic and end this now because I am about to lose my shit